welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited this week. We're starting, we're debuting a new line of WWE figures on the channel. Probably all my unboxings for the next couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks worth, are going to be from this line. So that means our Ultimate Editions and our Elites are going to be put on hold for a hot minute. But that's okay. Dog whimpering. I don't know. They've been giving me trouble all day. So, without further ado, we're starting the WWE Superstars line. Our first one is going to be the Ultimate Warrior. So, with these are made in the same styling as like a He-Man figure. I'll pull one of my He-Man figures out from the other room once I get him out of the box and kind of do a comparison. What in the hell? Huh. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but evidently the plastic's busted. If I was to keep these carded and hang them on the wall, that would bug me. But seeing how we're about to bust him loose, I'm not too concerned about that. So, new to the channel, WWE Superstars. Let's get him out of there. Alright, so here it is. The first video in this series of WWE Superstars figures. These are considered retro figures, I guess you would call them. So they are done in the same style as He-Man figures. So I will bring one out here in a few minutes. But for right now, we're going to talk about this guy. So I'm actually going to grab him so I can bring him up closer and really show off some of the stuff. Starting with the back of the package. This is what I really want to talk about. So first off, there is 3 other figures in this series. This is series 2. I don't have any of them. This is NWO, Hall and Nash, and then Shawn Michaels. I have not been able to get hold of any of them at the time of this recording. So hopefully in the future, but I'll bring this out. It says Ultimate Warrior, the power of the warrior. The air I breathe smells of combat. Load up the spaceship with rocket fuel. That sounds like Warrior. And then there's the front. The artwork is really cool on these cards. Says it includes entrance duster, and I see behind it right there, there's something else. So, pretty excited. This is again, I haven't dealt with one of these retro figures yet. I'm pretty excited about getting into these. So this series is going to last about 3 weeks worth of videos, and this will be the first one. So without any further ado, let's open him up right now. All right, here he is. This guy is pretty cool. I'll zoom in a little bit. Look at that entrance duster. That thing is slick. So the little thing behind him that I said was some accessories or something, it's taped. Okay, there we go. It is some extra hands. And here's something I find interesting. I'm gonna bust these little hands out. Let's see here. So, yep. Just like with He-Man figures, this hand sculpt right here is something they have a hard time with. See how awkward that looks? There's 2 hands that look like that, and 2 hands that are closed fist. So, that is what he came with. I'm going to grab him real quick. I'm going to show you some stuff. It's actually a really cool figure. So, it's the Ultimate Warrior, of course, probably not everyone's favorite all the time. He's got a bad reputation, but as a child, this dude was one of the coolest. Look at that, man. That's wild. And then, of course, he's ripped and he's got his all purple gear on, so it all matches. It looks really good. He's got these arm tassel things. Look, even on this figure, the tattoos are there. There's a close-up of his face. Very, very, very cool. So this is what I was saying. I've got He-Man right here. So check this out. I mean, so when it comes to the He-Man figures, let's turn it to this side. And even these, it looks like it's all the same sculpt for the arms, okay, and the hands. He-Man, almost all of them come with a hand like that with a thumb up. But these guys don't have the thumb up ones, which is fine. But they also the He-Man ones come with that awkward hand like I showed you a while ago. And you can see they're about the same height, which I believe is about 5.5 inches. It's not quite, they're not quite 6-inch figures, but they're all going to be 5.5. But that's all he came with, that jacket that's already on him and those 2 sets of hands. And honestly, it's a pretty simple figure, so there's not a whole lot left to say. I'm going to zoom back in on him for you. I said in, not out. Good gravy. There we go. That way you get good looks at that entrance duster. It's really cool. But my first impression of dealing with my first one of these so far, they are really cool. It's just like playing with a He-Man figure. So if you've ever played with one of these He-Man figures, you know, they're about the same thing. They have the same feel. Articulation feels the same. It's not a huge amount of articulation. Probably, I don't know. I don't think it says on the packaging, but we got no double hinge anything. Very basic on the articulation, but when you're talking about retro play, that is probably still a little bit better articulation than the original He-Man figures had. So they had articulation, but not a lot. The original wrestling figures had 0 articulation. So these have a little bit, just enough to make them posable, which is really cool. I'm sure you could have them, actually make them wrestle. When I get done with this series, and they've all been unboxed, with all the ones that we have so far anyway, I may just put together some shorts of a nice little Royal Rumble style thing in the ring with all of them. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be really cool. But for now, that's all I got for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the WWE Superstars line. If you've dealt with other figures in the line already, let me know what you think, what I have to look forward to. I think I've got 8 more of these to do. So, so far, after the first one, the series has been fun. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see all the rest of the videos in this series. Plus, you'll get, if you turn on the notification bell, you'll get notified when all the videos come out, all of our unboxing videos, all of our gaming videos. Plus, on Sunday, you'll get a notification that says the Gladiator Wrestling Podcast is live on YouTube and Facebook. And with that being said, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and TikTok. We got, I'm so sorry, I hit the stand. We've got great content on all of those platforms. And we want to continue making great content and adding more content to the collection. And the best way you can help us do that is by go into all of those different things, including this one, and go right below and hit that share button. Share all of our posts, all of our videos, all of our tweets, all of our threads, all of our reels, our shorts, our TikToks, everything you see that's Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Hit that share button and help us keep growing. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Gladiator out.